100 free pulls and 80 boopons. Yep, that's right. When Zenless Zone Zero goes live, you'll be able to acquire 100 free pulls. But that's a number I want to talk about later. For now, let's talk about what to expect for version 1.0 of Zenless Zone Zero. So when the livestream began, we got introduced to Zenless Zone Zero's colorful cast. However, we got even better news than that. They have confirmed that a skip button is going to be implemented. Yes, so if you don't want to be bothered with the story, there is going to be a skip button so you can just go through the story as fast as possible. So that is a much welcome addition for people who have multiple accounts or just want to get through the story. We are officially under a week before the full release of Zenless Zone Zero, and we now know that pre-downloads begin on July 2nd. So make sure to have it downloaded so you can play as soon as the game launches. Speaking of the game launch, let's go ahead and talk about what to expect whenever you start playing. When you log into the game, you'll be greeted with a 7-day login pass. And in that pass, you're going to get 10 limited pulls, which are known as encrypted master tape. Pretty cool. And via mail, we're also going to get 10 master tape, which is just the regular standard pulls. Lastly, we have one more currency known as boopons, and you use this currency in order to get bang boobs. So we are getting a 7-day login event for 10 boopons as well. So for the final total, we're getting 10 limited pulls through a 7-day login event, as well as 10 boopons. And finally, through mail, we should be getting 10 standard pulls. So, let's talk about the real reason why everyone is here. The Gacha. So the very first banner of Zenless Zone Zero is gonna be Ellen, who is an S-rank ice character. I don't really know too much about her, but hey, she looks pretty fun. And then for the second character that's coming out, we have Zuyan. I hope I got that right. But she is going to be an S-rank ether character. So we have Ellen and then Zuyan. Similar to Honkai Star Rail, we are also going to be getting a standard selector character after 300 pulls. Although I am still of the opinion that 300 pulls for a standard character is a lot to ask for, they did sweeten the pot a little bit. You can guarantee an S-rank bang boo of your choice after 80 pulls. Although it may not be as fun or flashy as a new character, I guess it is a step in the right direction. So, good job for now, Hoyoverse. With a new game comes a new story. So, when the game launches, we are going to have the story available from the prologue all the way until Chapter 3. To my knowledge, I believe they're adding a little bit to Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 should be stuff that we've never seen before. So, if you've played the closed beta, or maybe you haven't played anything at all, now's your time to dive straight in, and then we have a completely new story with new cast waiting for us. Not only will we see new additions to the main storyline, but we're also going to be getting companion quests as well. From what we see here, every standard character is also going to be getting their own companion quest to go through. So if you have a particular character in mind that you want to know about a little bit more, or just want to have more stuff to do, then companion quests are going to be on their way. ZZZ will also be adding new locations to visit. The Lumina Square is coming as soon as the game launches. In our hideout, we're also going to be getting a new second floor where we'll be getting our own bedroom and we can text people with this cute little animation. Just look at her. A feature that they highlighted throughout the live stream is something known as Hollow Zero, which is a roguelike system. If you've played Honkai Star Rail, then this actually might be a bit recognizable to you. Something known as the simulated universe, where you get tons of rewards and there's lots of objectives to complete. So you're going to be getting various buffs and debuffs, and you're trying to push your account and see how far you can get through the levels. Alright, so this is the moment that you guys have been waiting for. The 100 free pulls on top of the 80 boopons. But what does that mean exactly? Well, let's get into it right now. Although, yes, it is true that we are indeed getting 100 free pulls, it isn't quite as generous as it first appears. So the way that this really works is, every 5 levels, we reach milestones and get rewards. So at level 5, we get 10 standard pulls and then 10 boot bombs, so on and so forth, with the final reward being 1600 of the premium currency and 20 boot bombs. So we don't get these rewards up front, and the majority of the rewards are standard pulls. So it doesn't seem as generous as it first appears, but I just wanted to make sure you guys are as informed as possible and not potentially baited. Alright y'all, mark your calendars for July 4th because ZZZ is nearly here. And I will be there every step of the way to cover as much of it as possible. So if you guys want to stick around and make sure you're as well informed as possible, subscribe because I will be there to cover whether it's ZZZ, Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, you name it. I want to be the guy to go to when it comes to gacha news. So stick around, I have plenty to share. So that'll be all for me for now, so thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for all things Zenless Zone Zero. And as always, subscribe for more.